In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to break out of gold fast and easy. Alright, I'm going to be giving you guys all the juicy tips and tricks that you guys need to rank up fast and easy and ultimately make it more enjoyable. But before we get into this one, comment what your highest rank has ever been. I'm just kind of curious to see what you guys have gotten to before, but let's get into it. Alright, my first major tip is to finish your kills. And why I say this is because I know it's kind of annoying when you get finished in kills, but this is ranked after all. It's not like it's just public matches. So as you can see here, I get a knock there with my Arc Star. There is a Bloodhound that scans me, but I know he's in that building, so we have a bit of time. What I'm going to go do here is, instead of gauging with that fight, I'm going to go get rid of this Octane, finish him off. Because if I didn't get rid of the Octane, the Bloodhound could escape and grab that Octane, res him, and then it's back to a 3v2. So always make sure to finish your kills so that they can't res, especially against lifelines. That is a key thing, because now with the lifeline buff or nerf, kind of just more of a rework, I guess you could say, lifelines can easily res in fights. Alright, that's tip number 1. Alright, another tip I have for you guys is when you're in a fight like this, make sure that as soon as your shields get cracked, you back out of the fight, you heal up a bit, and as you see, these guys are wanting to push us, especially to the zone. And I just get a couple knocks here, I chill for a little bit, I go back up the top, and I finish this guy. But yeah, it's just all about making sure that you have enough health, and just being really careful when you're playing, making sure that you don't get too low, but also play smart. If it's a 3v1 and you have like a decent amount of health, still go push it. But yeah, it's just something to kind of keep in mind of. Another tip I have for you guys here is, as you can see, we know there's guys in here and it's just the 2. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to push it and I'm just going to do as much damage as I can. As you see here, I cracked both of them, I get both weak. But why I actually push that, if it was just myself, I'd be really careful. I wouldn't be kind of suiciding myself like I did there for a bit of damage on them. But I had my teammates right behind me, so I knew I was safe. I could rely on them finishing off the fight. But yeah, it's just something to keep in mind of. Alright, another tip here I have is always make sure that as you can see here, we have one teammate down, so I gotta play it careful. I do not want to like engage in a fight too much like I did last time, so it's all just about seeing what situation it is in. I finished my kill there, always make sure to do that as I said earlier. But yeah, you just gotta be careful like when you engage fully in a fight and when you don't. So as you can see here, I'm just kind of cherry picking off a couple kills, finishing, getting a bit of damage, but ultimately not letting them fully crack my shields. That's the main thing. And as you can see there, they get a bit of a jump on me with a triple take. I want to back out. There's quite a few squads in here, so I'm just kind of getting an armor switch there, being really careful. I get that guy dead again, and I'm gonna pop a res here. But always make sure that if you're Caustic or like a Watson, make sure there's no one nearby. Like put your traps up and all that stuff just to stop them from coming. Alright, one big tip I have here is stick to guns in ranked, especially stick to guns that you're confident with. Like my favorite gun and the gun I'm best with is the R9, and I'm an absolute laser. Gotta brag a little bit about it. But yeah, so I just recommend sticking to guns that you enjoy. And as you can see here, we're pushing onto this guy because we know it's a single. I shoot a decoy, which kind of looks dumb, but you always gotta make sure that it is a decoy, because this happens to me so many times where I don't shoot it because I think it's a decoy and I end up getting shot by it. So yeah, just be careful of mirages. They're sneaky little creatures they are. But yeah, and we know that this guy has another teammate. He starts shooting at us. I'm just kind of waiting for him to get in the open. No point of just taking random shots right now. He knows he got a knock, so then he goes up in the open. Big mistake by him. I absolutely laser him. But yeah, just always make sure that you know where you are in terms of positioning. Just keep the high ground. Don't push stupid fights. And yeah, that's more or less it in terms of positioning. Another tip I have for you guys is be kind to your teammates. It's a bit of a weird one, but as you can see here, this guy got the Volky, so I kind of let him get first dibs on everything. It actually was a pretty bad vault, to be honest. I think the only gold thing we got was the gold helmet. But yeah, another big tip I have for you guys is ping attachments. This doesn't mean ping like every attachment you see. Like, no one really cares too much about the gray standard stock, but this is more like if you see a blue or purple extended mag, or if you see like a select fire or a double tap, just things that like you need on your gun. Alright, so we get this guy at low. He knocks a teammate. For some reason I'm punching. I probably should just use my gun, as you see there. And whenever you're reviving, if you got a Gibby on your team, make sure to put your bubble down, as well as Bangalore, put your smoke. Luckily we have both, so we put them both down. Gold armor here. Always make sure to loot your box as well. Make sure that there's like nothing valuable left behind, because so many times I'll see like popular streamers leave like an extended purple mag, and I'm just like, please, no. But yeah, it's just gotta be careful when you're looting. Check the box, but at the same time, you don't want to spend like the whole game looting, because that's kind of just a waste of time when you can be doing other stuff. So it's just something to keep in mind, I guess. Alrighty here, so there's a fight over there. I just want to get the high ground, kind of figure out where they are. There's one down there. I try to get some shots off, miss everyone, so I back out, reload. We have a zip line going there, so I'm thinking of taking it. I throw a nade in first. I choose to not throw my ult quite yet, because we don't exactly know where they all are. Teammate does get a knock, which is super nice. I want to go push them, but first I gotta pop a bat. But yeah, we can take the zip line, push them on, because we already know that there's one knocked. So I take the zip line, we're heading in there. There's an Octane dipping out of there. I'm gonna see if I can get some nice little hits on him. I just pop the smoke there. Shoot at him, I get one little hit there. I know he's got purple armor. A Bloodhound scan pops, so I'm just getting out of there because you can see straight through my smoke. It goes away, so I pop another smoke just so I can back out, just back to teammate. Over here, who's still looting a little bit. For some reason, the Bloodhound doesn't take the gold armor, which is okay, because we will find some better stuff. But we're just looting up all of our boxes over here. And another team comes and pushes us here. There's just bad timing, to be honest, because, you know me, I like a little bit of loot. But yeah, so just gotta kind of play it cautious, because this is a massive choke point, so I'm gonna get some height here, just so I don't get absolutely wrecked if they take the height. I see them there. For some reason I use my R9. I should have used my G7 because it's got the better range. That's another thing to be in mind, like be wary of, because you don't want to be like using the wrong gun at a different range, like an R9 at long range rather than like a G7, just what I did there. We finished that kill. The teammate pings that he's over here. I can't really hear him, but I'm just going with what the teammate says. And unfortunately he gets away from us, which is alright. I don't mind too much, because he's only a solo, so he won't affect us too much late game. There's another fight over here that we start engaging in. I hit the blue guy. They have a triple take. Our teammate is super weak. He's got to be careful. But yeah, I'm just going to pick up some damage here. Try to figure out where they are. It's a little bit hard. We need our teammate to get a scan. Figure out where that guy is. He is absolutely one. Teammate goes to push him. Should be able to get the knock there. He does, but this other guy is starting to shoot at us, as well as teammate. I get this guy super cracked. He just dips back under cover. And this is where it gets super bad. We have another squad coming up from behind us. Not what you want to see. I should have popped smoke before I healed, but oh well. So I pop another smoke. Just gotta be really careful here. It's not good positioning. We've got to get out of here, so as soon as I heal up, I'm just gonna try to dip. I try to go to that giddy bubble. Big mistake I do right here is I go into the box when there's literally people right there. Guys, do not loot when in the middle of a fight. Stupid mistake I make, but I mean everyone mucks up a little bit every so often. I get knocked down. I'm not. One big thing as well, do not crawl to your teammates when you're like knocked down, because it gives away the position. So I'm just kind of crawling away, because I know teammate doesn't have much of a chance of getting me. So I'm kind of just hoping he also goes away, because sorry, I do not want him to die. Alright, they finish us. Teammate is popping an ult accelerant. It's always good to carry these. They're super underrated because it's pretty much a free ult. He places an ult. Unfortunately, the bridge is going to cover them for the most part. He runs down to try to get me. Risky plays. Honestly, I would have been happy for him just to go on alone, but he wants to get me. Unfortunately, he's going to die here because everyone is shooting at him. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video somewhat helpful. I want to say a huge thank you for you guys watching. It really means a lot. Make sure to join the Bogan Army. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace, Bogan fam.